Truth be told, homecoming never gets old. To look backward for a while is to refresh eye, to restore it and to render it, fitter for its prime function of looking forward. Good evening, everyone. With great honor and pleasure, I, Tushar Chandra,
and I, Roshita Harpalani,
welcome you all to Nostalgia 2022 on behalf of management, faculty, and staff members and Alumni Committee of KG Somaiya Institute of Management. We have longed for this day, and here we are. So, Roshita, what do you think is so special about Nostalgia 2022?
Well, Tushar, it gives me an immense pleasure to announce that so far we have completed 40 years as a management institute, and after 3 long years, we are back with our flagship event, Nostalgia 2022.
After going through an upside-down global phase of pandemic, we are now not living in fear. We are living in faith. Let's get ahead with nostalgia.
So, nostalgia is about reminiscing memorable experiences and a platform to network with alumni across all batches. It also honors the exceptional achievements of our alumni for those who are scaling new heights to those who are just getting started. So before we proceed further, we would like to thank each and every one of you for taking your time out for your alma mater and being present for Nostalgia 2022.
Can we have a big round of applause, please? But one thing we can assure you, that at the end of the day, the experience you take home will be worth the time you all spare today. It's surprising how much memory is built around certain things.
The Institute has granted us memorable imprints that stay in our hearts forever. The exemplary knowledge we have got, the friendship and bonds we have established over the years has shaped us in various aspects.
Ladies and gentlemen, wish you a wonderful evening. To begin today, here's the itinerary we have planned for all of you. We start with the director's address and incoming director's address, followed by a Superstars Award ceremony, march performance, and alumni relations address.
To relive the nostalgic college days, where most of y'all were part of committees, we have set up the committee stalls for y'all to explore. Furthermore, we have an insightful talk by our star speaker, and we ended with networking and garba and dinner.
Moving on to our next segment, Director's Address, Dr. Monica Khanna is the Director and Marketing Professor at KG Somaiya Institute of Management, Mumbai, and Dean Faculty of Management at Somaiya Vidyavihar University. She's an experienced academician, professional with 30 years of experience in industry and academia.
That's enough. A big round of applause for Monica, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, good evening, everyone. Yeah, that's nice. Thank you so much for coming here for Nostalgia 2022. We are all meeting here together after almost 3 years. It's been a long time, and I think this is really important for us to meet face to face. As director of this institute, I would like to inform you of some of the achievements that we have been achieving year on year. And the biggest achievement I would like to inform you is that this institute has got the AACSB accreditation, that is the Association to Advanced Collegiate Schools of Business. That's the US-based quality accreditation, and it puts us on par with any institute in the world which has the AACSB accreditation. And also I'm very proud to inform you that we are the 19th business school in India to achieve the AACSB accreditation. So this is a ticket to globalization, and I'm sure in the years to come, the institute will scale many, many heights. Apart from that, as you're all aware, we have been continuously investing in quality in the management education. We are also ISO 9001-2015 certified. And moving with the times, where customers can define their own journey, we have launched the MBA 2022 program with major and minor facilities. So the student in the second year would be able to select their majors and select the minors also, and they will be able to chart their own career paths. And we have tried to give you the best options that is possible with the institute. This is the first batch that we will be implementing such a format, and I'm sure in the years, this will be very advantageous to all the students as they get to learn whatever they think is good. And apart from that, there will be opportunities to learn from sister institutions on the campus also. And another big achievement which officially I would like to inform you is that in 2019, the trust got the mandate to be the Somaiya Vidyavihar University, and the institute is now under the Somaiya Vidyavihar University. And we've had a rebranding exercise, and now the name of the institute is KJ Somaiya Institute of Management. Also proud to inform you of the research activities that are undertaken by all our faculty. And this is putting us on the, as far as the B school rankings go, among the private business schools, we are in the top 10. And overall, we get ranks of 20 to 25. But with the year, with every one of us putting efforts, I'm sure this is going to become better and better. And now I would like to welcome our, I have been associated with this institute for 27 years. I was just talking to some of the alumni, and they've been around, and they all know me. We've all grown together. 1st November 95, I joined this institute, and 27 years I've completed now. And also I was director from 7.5 years. April 2015 to December 16, I was the in-charge director. And from 16 onwards, I was the full-time director. And now it's time to pass on the baton to the incoming director, Dr. Raman Ramachandran. He's a seasoned professional from the industry with a PhD, and he knows the academics because he's done his PhD, and he also knows the corporate. And he's held very illustrious position in the industry, and I'm sure with his experience, the institute will grow to the next heights. So welcome, sir. Please come on board. Come here, sir. I just forgot to congratulate all the award winners. So best congratulations from my side.
Yeah. Monica, thank you very much, and congratulations to all the winners. I would first like to congratulate Monica, madam, as I call her, or Dr. Monica, for leading this institution to, tremendous shall I say, excellence and height, commendable achievements, getting the ACSB accreditation, commendable achievements in terms of the size of the institute, how it has grown over the last 6-7 years, and more importantly, how she has chartered this institute through the very turbulent times of the COVID, the 2 years when suddenly the whole world changed. The whole education, how education is imparted, had to undergo tremendous transition. And also from a very independent institute which allowed you a tremendous amount of freedom to being part of a university, which was a bit of an adjustment for everyone, including her, but I think that was another turbulent time that she has charted very well. So I'm actually very, very privileged to be able to do this, because I thought in 2019 March, when I retired as the chairman and managing director of BASF India and president of South Asia, I was kind of sailing into a very retired life, and kind of slowly fading away, so to speak. Then I got an opportunity with a company, Indian promoter-led but publicly listed company called PI Industries, and those of you who are investing in the market would know it is the second highest return in the Indian stock market after Bajaj Finance in the last, if you had invested 10 years ago. So I became the MD CEO of that company, and I said enough of corporate world, and I quit. And again, I thought, well, here is my chance to kind of, fade into the sunset and do things that I always wanted to do. And as fate would have it, I was convinced to come here as the professor of practice and the management head of executive programs. And I thought, okay, I was told, about 10-15 days in a month, you come over, and kind of impart your wisdom, and you can still do what you want. And about a few months later, I was told that ma'am's term is coming to an end, and would you like to take over? So here I am, verging on the third phase of my career, so to speak. The first phase of my career, as Monica pointed out, was in research and academics. Nothing to do with management, though. I was a biologist who worked in got a PhD in Australia, worked in Africa, in Kenya, then he was in Philippines for 3 years, and University of Wisconsin in Madison, and then joined the corporate world, as all of us do in the R&D side, but moved very rapidly into product management, marketing, business development, and running business. And from 2005 onwards, that's what I've been doing, running business, either in India or in the region of Asia Pacific, based out of Singapore. So I'm really excited, and I kind of think of it, I consider myself an extremely fortunate individual, highly blessed, with this third opportunity to run an institution with this illustrious background. Now, leading up to taking over this institution, I have some goals of my own, which is like, if I were to leave a legacy, what would it be? And I'm saying this here because you as alumni, I would like to count on your support to make some of these things happen. One of that obviously is, all management institutes are ranked, and we have to really make sure that ranking, we go up quite substantially. And Monica Madam alluded to it. In some of the rankings, we are in the 20s, etc. I think we need to really set our goal to be in the top 10 ranked institution in India, and we also need to aspire to get into global rankings such as FT management ranking and QS ranking. I think it's not a big challenge. It can be done. It requires a lot of focus on how we do it. Monica Madam also talked about the AACSB accreditation, which is quite a commendable achievement, because there are only 19 institutions in management institutions in India who have this. But I also understand that the speed with which they give you this accreditation, the same speed they can also take it away if you don't kind of live up to those standards. So I think we need to build on it, and we need to go for other accreditations like EQUIS accreditation. And the third one, and this is where I want to really leverage the alumni community, that is, this institution should be known for producing day one industry ready students or graduates. And when I say day one industry ready, in terms of hard skills and also soft skills, with an unconditional commitment to values and governance. And values and governance are very important, because when I decided to take up this job, the first thing I did was to read the biography of the founder of this particular institution, Mr. Karamshi. And if any of you have read that, and I know a young man here, I certainly know he has read it because he has discussed it with me. The person who built this institution and why we are all here lived with tremendous values. He was a Gandhian who also created tremendous amount of wealth. Yeah? So here is a counterintuitive combination of adhering to Gandhian values, wearing khadi throughout his life, being able to walk into some of the most difficult parts of India and conduct his business, and yet he had no qualms about creating wealth. But he didn't stop at creating wealth. He was able to redistribute that wealth for the goodness of the society by building institutions like what we are here today. So I think this institute has I would say almost a responsibility to bring out students who combine that tremendous commitment to certain values with that ability to also create wealth, but not just create wealth and then distribute that wealth outside. So I think this day one industry ready, and this is where I really want to leverage all your experiences, because you're passed out from here, you're now in the industry, you're running organizations, you're hiring MBAs, and you know what is missing in these people. And I want to take that information, and then talk to our faculty and get them to rewire and re-engineer the whole program, so that every individual who comes out of here, we have about 600 individuals who come out, we are creating 600 CEOs or potential CEOs of tremendous values. And the fourth goal is, of course, the level of research that we do, and we already do quite a bit of research, but the level of research that we do needs to go up quite considerably. And that research has to be plowed back into teaching students, because research on its own is no use. And so that's what, again, will help to create these day one ready students. So those are my 4 very clearly stated goals, and this is something I hope all of us with these goals will be able to have a focused journey towards it. Yeah, and this is where, as alumni here, I really want your input. We will reach out to you for special sessions where we would like to bring you in and have very focused discussion on topics like how do we get day one industry ready students out of this? What is missing today? And what is it that we can do? Yeah. So with that, I don't want to take any more of your time. Please enjoy the evening. I know what it means to be an alumni. I'm alumni of 3 big institutions, and I always love it when I meet my colleagues from 40 years ago, 45 years ago, when I got out of college and institutions. So I'm sure you have a lot to catch up with your colleagues. So please enjoy the evening, and thank you very much for being here, and congratulations again to all the winners. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words, Monica ma'am and Raman sir. Let us take a glimpse how our institute has evolved over the years. Kindly pay attention to the video, since there will be some fun questions asked on the video. Moving on to our next segment, Alumni Association Address. Moving on to our next segment now is Alumni Association Address. Alumni Relations team strengthens the ties of goodwill between institute and its alumni. The team strives to maintain this connection through regular communication and various initiatives, of which Nostalgia and Superstars are some of them. SIMSA Alumni Association helped the Alumni Relations team in achieving its vision and mission. Can we please call on stage Anuj Bhargav, sir? Anuj Bhargav sir is an alum of 1983 to 1985 batch and is a founder of SIMSA Alumni Association. Anuj sir has been an avid investor since 1978 in stock markets. He has been part of TCS team that led to capital's market revolution in India, propelling it to the bottom of the countries and led many associations for TCS in the space. Can we have you on stage, sir?
Thank you. Welcome to everybody. Nostalgia is generally nostalgic. Today I did not know, obviously I'm losing some pulse. I didn't know Monica is stepping down and Raman is taking over. But thank you, Monica, for the long stint. We've enjoyed working together and I'm sure you will be part of the mainstream, and welcome to Mr. Raman, and look forward to his action. So for the record, I also invest. I've invested both in BASF and PI, and pretty early on. So coincidentally, one of the founders of PI, I think, was with me at Harvard. So that was how I got in. So for us, actually, at the alum body, it is good to see that we have made it to the AASB. This journey started at least 15 years ago, where we started digging and trying to identify the global recognition monitors that will take us there. Rome was never built in a day. When we started the association, we realized that alumni would play a big role. But getting the flock together has always been an issue, because for most MBA schools that we are competing with or that we seek to compete with already have had a head start of, even in India, sometimes 20, 30 years. And in many cases overseas, it's almost 50, 70 years. So the bedrock of the alumni bodies there is so large and so huge, and the processes there are already well settled. For us, getting the data of the people who had passed out from the early 80s has always been a challenge, and it is still a challenge. But having said that, I think, I'm sparing the trouble because we have had these alumni presentations very often. The alumni body has in itself become an MNC. By MNC, I mean a multinational corporation. I believe some of the awardees are also from residing in overseas countries. So we have got a presence which is worldwide. In India, we are there in almost every conceivable city. We've got an active WhatsApp and nascent Telegram chat group that is going on. I think we are launching the Insta handle today. We are doing loads of things to engage with the younger generation. As a body, I feel very satisfied that we have achieved significant milestones, how we have engaged. But I think, when I talk to other institutions and I ask them at the level of engagement that the institute has with the alumni body, I think ours takes the cake. We are right at the top of the heap. The alum body works seamlessly with the institute. One does not know whether it's an alum event or an institute event. And this sweetness of the merger is borne by the fact that we have a vibrant alum society in the campus that runs all the show on behalf of the institute and behalf of the alum body. So while they graduate to become alum, they join our alumni body, and for 2 years, they really work to ensure that we step up the achievement levels every year, right? So with that, I don't want to take too much of your time. I believe I'm an unscheduled speaker here. I was slated for much later. I had another engagement, so my apologies. My throat isn't too good either. But good to see all of you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening and look forward to engaging with all of you. My welcome and congratulations to the winners. We hope to engage with you shortly. I will be in touch with all of you on a personal basis shortly. And as always, look forward to engaging you with the Institute. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anuj sir, for your words. Can we please play the video for the Alumni Association?
Thank you, team, for the lovely video. So before we proceed further, can we once again have a big round of applause for Nostalgia 2022? Moving forward with the event, we would like to start with the first segment of Superstars 2022. Superstars was instituted in the year 2017, and this year we are celebrating the 6th edition of Superstars. The purpose of these awards is to celebrate the achievements, innovation, creativity, and leadership of our distinguished alumni. Today, we will be celebrating Superstars in 3 segments. So, starting with the first segment. Our first category of awards is Excellence in Leadership. The alumni awarded in this category are the leaders who have demonstrated compassion, inspired people, and contributed immensely to the industry with their knowledge and skills. The jury members of the category are Hiren Kulkarni sir. He is the founder and CEO of Mahika and has over 30 years of experience in the corporate world. Narendra Mehpeti sir. He is an advisor at N-Cube Collaboration, having a banking experience for around 40 years. Before his current assignment, he has been the chairman and MD for Indian Overseas Bank. May we request Monica ma'am and Raman sir and the jury members to please come on stage. May we request Monica ma'am and Raman sir to felicitate the jury members. And a quick photograph. A big round of applause. May we request the jury members and directors to felicitate the awardee and request the jury members to also announce the awardee and let us know why they chose.
I am very happy to be part of this exercise of selecting the excellence in leadership for the maybe last 3 to 4 times together. And I am also congratulating our KJS Somaiya Institute of Management as well as the Alumni Association and very active alumnus, including my friend Anuj Bhargav, who is the president, having very innovatively and very continuously with the improvements doing this particular award function. And in the current year contest, because last year we had around 18 entries for the excellence in leadership, but this year I found the number of entries were only 5. So of course that reduced our pressure in selecting. I remember myself and Hiren Kulkarni, not this year, the earlier year, we had to do quite a lot of efforts and also one-to-one interview with all of them and finally decide out of them who is getting the excellence in leadership. But in the current year also it is not so that it was easy. Each one was excelling in their own area. But we found out of the amongst the one who is engaged in an international or a place which is considered as a very difficult place, but at the same time he had an experience of working in and around of the abroad, and his contribution in the organization has also been excellent. And from the very fact of presenting that, I could find there is a lot of enthusiasm and bubbling with the very enterprising and energy. And every word of his where he has given us, that showed that there have been a lot of efforts as well as a proper planning and a proper vision to get excelled, and not only to the institute, company where he is working, but to the surroundings, also connected with the people around and make the people-oriented organization, and he had also a concern for social responsibility, and he was connected with the institute, which has given him the basic necessity of a qualification and all the particular training or which he got, and that's why he was connected to our Somaiya Institute of Management. So with this particular, and I had a discussion with the Hiren, both of us finally agreed that we would consider Himanshu Verma from Nigeria as the winner in this category. Congratulations, welcome.
A big round of applause for Himanshu Verma, sir. Congratulations, Himanshu, sir. Would you like to say a few words?
For me, this is homecoming. You know, I came in the evening and I had to literally stop for 15 minutes just to take a round of the campus. I think I'm visiting the campus probably after 14, 15 years, and it is completely different. I'm amazed with the kind of development in the campus itself, and I think you guys have done a really, really good job. For me, you know, this is where it all started. This is the start of the journey that I've actually still kind of on that journey. But I think this is very special for me, especially when you get recognized by the college where you start your career. I'm a child here. I'm not Himanshu Verma, CEO or whatever. You know, I'm a child here. I've had the best friendships here, and I've had the best experience here, you know, whatever I've done. And I think the friends that I carry today are from the institute. So whoever is from the current team, please enjoy. This is the best time that you can actually get. This is the best friends that you can actually get. Corporate life, you'll only get colleagues. So this is the last frontier of you making lifelong relationships. And that's what makes the institute more closer to your heart, you know, and I carry that with myself. And it's really, really great to be back here. Thank you so much for this. Thank you.
Thank you, Himanshu, sir. Thank you, Monica ma'am. Thank you, Raman, sir. Thank you, jury members.
Our next award category is Excellence in Operations. This category felicitates the alumni who have excelled and contributed in the field of operations across all sectors. May we request Dr. Ravindra Baliga, sir, Faculty Operations Department, to please come on stage and felicitate the awardee. The jury members of the category are Nagendra Asthava, sir. He is the partner at NS4 Management Solution and has experience of over 35 years in general management, including logistics and supply chain function. Surya Prakash, sir. He is the Chief Capability Officer at Sonata Software with an industry experience of more than 15 years. May we request the faculty to announce and facilitate our awardee?
So I'd like to call Manoj Patia. Thank you.
Since our jury members could not come, they have shared the reason for choosing the awardee. So Manoj sir has been actually is the awardee because of his rich experience in various operations, leadership roles, and team management skills. Once again, congratulations, Manoj sir. Would you like to please share a few words?
A big round of applause for Manoj sir. Congratulations, Manoj sir. Would you like to share a few words?
First of all, I would really like to thank the management, the jury, and the organizers. In fact, I know it takes a lot of efforts to arrange event of this level. I mean, in fact, a friend said that it was homecoming for him after a long period of time. I was here in the institute day before yesterday, so in fact, thanks to Somaiya, they have offered me a subject. So basically, I've started teaching as a visiting faculty. So alongside work, I've been here. And I would say, I mean, I've seen the level of students. I mean, it has really excelled. I mean, the level of questions, the type of quality that we have. In fact, thanks to the institute for taking this college at that level. It was one of the best decisions, I would say, that I opted for KJ Somaiya. In fact, after having worked for a government company for a couple of years initially, I had to take a decision of moving into MBA, and then this was, I would say, one of the right choice I have taken. And yeah, once again, thank you so much. It's really a special award for me, and thanks, sir.
Moving on to our next category, Excellence in Finance and Economics. The alumni awarded in this category are the ones who have excelled and contributed in the field of finance and economics across the sectors. May we please request Dr. Asha Prasunna ma'am, Area Chairperson, Economics Department, to please come on stage. The jury members of the category are Vivek Shenoy sir. He is the mentor and founder director at Cognitive Advisory Service. He is a risk management and banking professional, having over 30 years of experience. Mr. Abhay Nagar sir, he's an executive vice president at Renaissance Investment Manager with more than 20 years of experience. Since our jury members could not join us today, but however, they have shared the reason why they chose the winner. Ma'am, can you please announce and felicitate the winner?
Yeah, good evening, all of you. May I request Mr. Amit Dasani for this award? Come over the stage.
The message shared by the jury members for Amit sir, the reason we have chosen is a man who has stick to the straight narrow path and do the right thing by his client even when easier alternatives are clearly available. A quality that is rare but once we consider essential in his profession. A trusted leader, a trusted advisor and financial coach who have created value for his clients and climbed the ladder of success steadily. Can we have a huge round of applause for Amit sir? Congratulations, Amit sir. Would you like to share a few words?
Wow. This is surreal because I'm on the campus after 17, 18 years and passed out in 2005. I think didn't get a chance to come back. I think this was the reason which was waiting for me to come back to the campus. I think two things which still resonate with me, and I think it's the gift of the campus, it's the gift of the college. Doing the right thing. I still continue to believe in my profession, which is in the finance field. I think if you can continue to do the right thing, which I learned here in the campus, you basically get recognized from your alma mater for the things that you've done, for the things that you've learned, and I think this is superb. That's first. Second, I think the foundation itself was so strong that I think over a decade and a half, I was able to apply the skills which I learned. I think faculties have changed, but I remember, Ms. Khanna is still there, and Dr. Khanna used to teach us marketing, which was not very special for a finance major, but we used to still go about studying it in some form. But I think the foundation is so strong that I was able to apply all the things that I learned here in my professional life, and I hope I continue on the same path and the same journey, and look forward to getting associated with the Alumni Association as well as in college in any capacity that you all think that I could be a part of. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amit sir. So with this, we come to the end of segment 1. Can we have some cheering for our alumni? So moving on, music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. It acts like a magic key, to which most tightly closed heart opens. Introducing to us their melodious compositions, we have our very own music band, Moj. So tap your feet, sing your hearts out, and clap your hands to welcome them on stage, which will be followed by the second segment of Superstars. So before we witness the Moj performance, we have a few fun questions for our alumni. Hello. Yeah. So here we have our first question. When did the institute's name change from SimSir to KJ Sim? Anyone? Yeah.
It was 2020.
Yes. You're right, sir. A big round of applause. We have a gift for you, sir. Congratulations.
We have the second question, that is, name of the academic building in the campus. Any guesses?
So the new one says Chanakya, right?
Absolutely correct,
Absolutely
sir.
correct.
Wow. Our alumni do know the institute really well. We need to make it a little harder. So the next question is, full form of KJ Somaiya. Okay, that's not hard.
I just raised my hands. I don't know the name.
So this is not fair. Any other guesses? Oh.
I'm giving it a try on insistence of my friends. Okay, so it is Karamshi Jetabhai Somaiya, right? Yeah.
That's absolutely correct.
Can we please have the prize for sir? Okay, the last question, we try to make it as hard as possible. Name of the institutions under Somaiya Vidyavihar University. Any guesses?
Number of institutions, right?
Yeah, number of institutions.
Yeah. No. No.
No.
You did give them a difficult question.
Yeah. Any more guesses?
Any more guesses? Yeah, sure.
20.
You're
No.
getting closer, but no, that's not the right answer.
Any more guesses, anyone? Okay,
Okay,
32 is a very close answer.
No, that's not.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so the correct answer is 34. To make up for this, we'll ask one more question, guys. Latest achievement of the institution in terms of accreditation. Hard to choose a winner, but we'll give
AACSB.
That's a correct
Right,
answer,
ma'am.
ma'am. Can we have the prize for her?
Thank you so much. Now we'll proceed with the Moj performance. Can we cheer them, please?
Check.
Check. Check.
Hello.
चाहे तुम कुछ ना कहो, मैंने सुन लिया के साथी प्यार का मुझे चुन लिया, मैंने सुन लिया।
से मेरा सफरनामा। ढूंढते यारों को हजारों के मैदानों में, मिलते वो ही जो रहते हैं तारों के मैखानों में। बातें जो करे मेरी मुझे उनकी परवाह नहीं, अपने जो साथ मेरे उनके लिए हर पल वही। साथ देना पर निभाते कभी साथ नहीं, फिर पूछे मुझी से यूं क्यों बनता ये बेबवा सही। मेरी यादों में यादों का साथ है, सब बंदे भले पर धोखेबाज है। जितना प्यार किया वो सब बकवास है, प्यार से ही दिल जोड़ा और प्यार के खिलाफ है।
यादों के पुराने एल्बम में छुपा के रखे हैं हमने वो दिन, गुल्लक में बड़ी चमनी से बचा के रखे हैं हमने वो दिन। ना किसी मंजिल की फिक्र थी, जिंदगी जीने की उम्र थी, दोस्ती और दोस्तों से उधार के दिन थे, वो दिन भी क्या 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 दिन थे। यारों जी भर के झील पर लगता है आजकल दौर अपना आएगा। यारों जो खुद पे हो यकीन, जिंदगी हंसी तुझे कल बुलाएगा। यारों जी भर के झील पर लगता है आजकल दौर अपना आएगा। यारों जो खुद पे हो यकीन, जो जिंदगी हंसी तुझे कल बुलाएगा। है जुनून सा सीने में, जुनून सा सीने में, है जुनून सा सीने में, सा सीने में। ये दोस्ती हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे, तोड़ेंगे दम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे। ये दोस्ती हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे, तोड़ेंगे दम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे, तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे, तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे।
Good evening, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. We are the Moj family, and it gives us immense pleasure to be able to perform it for you. Let me just quickly introduce ourselves. On guitar, we have Nakib and Nikunj. On keys, we have Parth. On cajon, we have Pooja. And on vocals, we have Abin, Nishad, Shelly, Swapnil, and myself, Tressa. Over to you, Swapnil.
It's yet not over, because see, during I guess in your college days, what I have felt is like today in this evening, when we have all gathered here, तो चलिए अब उन लम्हों को याद करते हैं और जी लेते हैं उन सुनहरे दोस्ती के पलों, क्योंकि दोस्ती नाम है सुख दुख के अफसाने का, ये राज है सदा मुस्कुराने का। पल दो पल की ये कोई रिश्तेदारी तो है नहीं, ये तो साथ है उम्र भर निभाने का। So now we'll have the last song of the evening from the side of House of Moj, the Moj team, our family. I hope you have enjoyed, and I believe that you will going to take part in this song. So sing along with us. everyone.
रहे या ना रहे कल, कल याद आएंगे ये पल, पल ये है प्यार के पल। चल आ मेरे संग चल, चल सोचे क्या छोटी सी है जिंदगी, कल में जाए तो होगी खुश नसीबी। हम रहे या ना रहे याद आएंगे ये पल।
I don't think that you guys are singing with us, so give it up one more try. Please sing along. Everyone.
रहे या ना रहे कल, चल याद आएंगे ये पल, पल ये है प्यार के पल। चल आ मेरे संग चल, चल सोचे क्या छोटी सी है जिंदगी, कल मिल जाए तो होगी खुश नसीबी। हम रहे या ना रहे याद आएंगे ये पल।
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
A very soulful performance by Moj. Can we have a huge round of applause for them? Our next category of awards is Excellence in Marketing. We all have heard that there's an art to marketing, and this category felicitates alumni who have excelled and raised the bar of innovation. May we request Dr. Kiran Sharma Ma'am, Area Chairperson Marketing and International Business Department, to please come on stage to felicitate the awardee. The jury members of the category are Gibson Vedamani sir. He is the founder and CEO of Retail Variety and has over 20 years of experience across various domains of industry. And Sanjay Tripathi sir, he's the co-founder and CEO of Agilio Labs and has over 30 years of expertise across various domains of the industry. Ma'am, can you please announce and felicitate the awardee?
May I request Ms. Gargi Singh to come up on stage, please?
There's a message shared by the jury member for Gargi Singh ma'am. Gargi Singh, very consistent in approach towards career and performance. Thank you so much. Congratulations, ma'am. Would you like to share a few words, please?
Good evening, everyone. Hi, Monica, ma'am. It was quite a ride today in the traffic getting here, I must say. Thank you so much, first of all, for this wonderful recognition. But I must say that even before I got to know that I was getting this, I had already planned to attend the event this time because it was more about, today also it is more about coming to the college rather than the award itself. This is a cherry on the top. So thanks a lot for this. Now about the recognition itself, it's coming back to college after 11 odd years and laying down the foundation over here. This is where the journey started, very honestly. I entered the financial industry. I'm in fintech industry right now. So literally where I am today is thanks to the college, very honestly. This is where I started my professional journey about 11, 12 years back. So thank you for that, for all the opportunities that we got. But like I said, I'm looking forward to enjoying the evening with my best friend sitting there. Ayushi is there. Monica ma'am would remember. Again, an alumni from the college. So we are going to go and have a good time tonight. Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again, Gargi ma'am.
This category also features a jury special award. Can you please announce the awardee, ma'am?
May I now request Mr. Saurabh Tambi. He's received the jury special award for tonight.
There's a message by jury members for Saurabh Tambi sir. Very consistent in approach towards career, and his performance, his contribution towards alma mater is tremendous. Congratulations, Saurabh sir.
Monica ma'am, this award is going to be incomplete without your presence on the stage. How can I forget that? Please join, and I would really feel proud about that, you also being party to it and awarding me this evening.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Saurabh sir. Would you like to say a few words?
And I expect you to stay. जिंदगी में जो हम चाहते हैं वो आसानी से नहीं मिलता, लेकिन जिंदगी का सच भी यही है कि हम भी वही चाहते हैं जो आसान नहीं होता. Khamba Ghani and a namaskar to everyone. Really getting nostalgic and very emotional on this evening. But first and foremost, I would like to say thanks to the alma mater that they really recognized my efforts, my the sweat, the career orientation, the contribution I have given to the industry, to the economy, and the way I have done things over last couple of years, and on that basis, I have been awarded this evening. And honestly speaking, I never expected that on this platform where I'm standing today, that my very own college, I'm going to be awarded on one of the evenings. So for me, definitely this evening is way beyond and very, very special to me. I would like to say a special thanks to all the jury members for selecting me and giving me this award, and a special thanks to my mentors, to my very own director, I would say Monica ma'am, for giving this award this evening. So definitely things would not have been possible while you would not have taught us way back, right? It's just about yesterday, 2 decades. I joined this college in way back 2000, and 2002 I passed out. In between, there was one of the visits which I did it with a program called as Milap, and for this I would definitely going to give a credit and a special appreciation to Arvind Dorai also. I don't know where is Arvind, if he can wave his hand somewhere. Yeah, so he's the guy who always stitched well and connected us as far as the alumni relations are concerned. But trust me guys, after 20 years of this journey, maybe the infrastructure would have got elaborated, may the campus looks more flimsy, but the warmth and the vibes of our own faculty members and Monica ma'am is, and it remains the same, and I would like to say that. It is a nostalgic feeling, so definitely I would like to say on that. Coming on my personal front, very candidly would like to share that I come from a hardcore Marwadi background and hail from a pink city called Jaipur, and from a business family which is very introvert by nature. But as an individual, I believe in challenging the status quo. And I never thought of that coming from an introvert family with a joint family size of 55 odd people staying under one roof, I would be the chosen one, and my parents would really decide upon to send me across to this financial capital called Mumbai, and that too landing up in one of the premier institutes, which is KJ Somaiya. So it's actually indeed a great moment and a dream come true for me also to get into a B school, and the entire, I would say, the credit goes to what I'm standing today is to obviously the college, to the support which has been extended from my family members, and to one of the very, very close and closest person who's the mentor and who's, I would say, integral part of my heart, which is my brother who's sitting right in front of me, Mr. Chandprakash Khandelwal. So he had been a very great inspiration for me to getting into me in this college, because he being a localite always used to talk very high about the college, and beyond me, I would say it was his dream also that I get into this college and study some 20 years back. When I say about close friends, there are a few people, a few of my batchmates who are based out of Jaipur, and we enjoy a lovely alumni relationship, and now beyond friends, we are more of families. So Ashutosh Agarwal is there, we have Vishal Mantri which is there, we have Chinmay Das, who's working in the capacity of Vice President for AU Small Finance Bank. So now we work as colleagues also, and many more. साथ रहे, साथ पढ़े, और अब साथ-साथ award लेने भी आए हैं. What a memorable moment. I think a big round of applause again for one and only Himanshu Verma, because Himanshu, I never expected you that हम साथ में पढ़े हैं, साथ में college किया है, और आज साथ में award भी जीतेंगे from the 2002 batch. So that makes it very, very many interesting, right? Yes, 2002 rocks. In terms of my career, a person with a fairly strong flair of different sectors, because right from consumer electronics, hardcore sales role, to getting into four-wheelers auto loans financing, which was my Citibank stint. Then a 12.5 years long stint with Indiabulls Home Loans, where I see myself as a stepping stone for the brand, and really gone a long way. And now working as the Executive Vice President for AU Small Finance Bank and managing the brand marketing and communication. Quite interesting over these last 2 decades, because I had passed out from, I have actually did my executive courses from IIM Bangalore, ISB Hyderabad, and a lucky one to have an opportunity to do a live training with the marketing guru, Mr. Philip Kotler, in Leela Kempinski, Gurgaon. So that was a very interesting moment for me to have a day-long session with him. With him, I really realized, and I think that's the key takeaways I see, which I would like to say to all the students, all the Somaiya batchmates who are right present there, that apart from the four P's of marketing, the 5th P, which was recently been introduced by Mr. Kotler, which is about purpose, I think that plays a very important role. So for us also, in the trajectory where I'm moving, the way things are growing for a organization like AU Bank, I think for me, as a marketer, as a brand custodian, the purposes gets changed. And that is how we see that things have to move on, and you have to articulate your actions as per the curve and the growth, how the organization is taking for. Towards the last, I would just like to say upon that आज के पल कल की यादें बन जाएंगी, जिंदगी बस यूं ही गुजर जाएगी, रास्ते अलग हुए तो क्या, खुदा ने चाहा तो मंजिलें फिर टकराएंगी. And with this, I would like to say thanks to the jury members, to the management committee, to all the alumni, and to the organizers who made it. And thanks again for giving me this award this evening. Feeling really delighted and special about. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Once again, congratulations, Saurabh sir. Thank you, Monica ma'am. Thank you, Kiran ma'am.
Our next set of award is Excellence in Information Technology. The alumni awarded in this category are the ones who have excelled and contributed in the field of IT across sectors. May we please request Dr. Sanjeevani Kumar ma'am, Area Chairperson, Business Analytics Area, to please come on stage and felicitate the awardees. The jury members of the category are Arun Shekhar sir. He is the CEO of Newsoft with extensive experience of more than 30 years in the corporate sector. Radhika Mittal ma'am, she is the Business Planning Senior Director of GBU's Cloud Methodology Transformation Lead at Oracle with an experience of more than 25 years in the IT industry. May we please request ma'am to announce the awardee.
Good evening. With a great happiness and pride, I call upon Anushri Verma, who is the recipient of this Excellence in IT Award.
There's a message shared by the jury members for Anushri ma'am. Her contributions include advising technology and service providers on emerging technologies like the metaverse. She has been an exceptional performer, and we would like to congratulate her once again. of applause for Anushri ma'am. We would like for you to share a few words.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. I think it is nostalgic. I think, and getting it from Sanjeevani ma'am again, very special because I was her SR for her subject. So thank you to the jury members who are not here. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you to the teachers who actually taught me. And in the 2008-10 batch, thank you to Professor C.P. Joshi, Sanjeevani ma'am, and other professors, I think Professor Jha, who all I remember. Thank you so much. I would say, I mean, first of all, I have great memories of this college. Definitely, I think everyone has been saying it, so I'll not repeat it. But thank you to my parents, because I'm still, a small town girl. So I will still like to thank my parents who have been helping me, be strong in all challenging situations. Thank you to my in-laws. They are my guardian angels. They are handling my 3 babies back home. I have a daughter and a twin, my son and my daughter. And I obviously couldn't come leaving them if they weren't handling it. Handling twins is difficult. They're just 11 months old. Thank you to my older daughter, 10 years. She's 10 years. And she is the one who's my constant strength in all challenging times. She is the one who I present to, give my interviews, for all the media interviews that I do. She's the one who I practice with. She's my constant critic. Mama, aap na focus nahi kar rahe ho. Aap eye contact karo. Mama, aap aise. Whatever she knows, she's continuously, sharing her insights with me. And last of all, but not the least, the best gift from this college that I got is my husband. He's from the same batch, Rudra Prasad. Please stand up. He is the CEO and the founder of Colaris Data. He runs his own company, and I'm a proud wife of my husband. He obviously, as you can imagine, he's come all the way from Delhi just to see his wife getting awarded. And we're trying to make this evening memorable coming back to college. And just, we've taken, I think this is the first time we traveled alone, leaving our kids back home. So this night is special, and without his support, you can understand, it's definitely not possible for me to rise in my career. Definitely, he's never pushed me back, and without him pushing me forward, he would have, I would have never achieved this, or even in my career. Now just going back to my career front, I'm a director analyst at Gartner, and I've risen quite well, as the jury members mentioned. In fact, I got a promotion during my maternity leave as well. And I got the Rising Star Award as well in my company, Gartner. And I'm presenting at the largest conference tomorrow in Kochi on the topic Metaverse again. So for the present students, I would just like to say that I think 2 things work for me: hard work and determination. That's it. There will be challenges, there will be opportunities that work, that don't work. There will be times that you'll feel sad, demotivated. I mean, everyone I think, goes through their rough patches of life and good patches. But just be impulsive in grabbing the opportunities that you get. Do what you can, and I think success will follow. That's what I believe. And I believe in that Shah Rukh Khan's dialogue. Kisi cheez ko shiddat se chaho,
पूरी कायनात उसे मिलाने की साजिश में लग जाती है.
Exactly. I think that is what has worked for me, and I think works for everyone as well. So thank you so much.
Congratulations, Anushri ma'am. Thank you so much.
Our next category of awards is Young Achiever. The award aims to acknowledge and encourage, and importantly promote, the positive achievements of our young alumni. May we request Dr. Bharti ma'am, Professor, Data Science Technology Department, to please come on stage to felicitate the jury member. The jury members of the categories are Alok Chhatre sir. He's the Senior Vice President of Digital and Commercial Domain at Rajasthan Royals and has over 15 years of experience in sales and marketing industry. Vishnu Govind sir. He's the founder of Ad Velorum and specializes in sales, marketing, business management with more than 25 years of experience. May we request the jury members to announce the awardee and share us the reason?
The winner is Kaushal Desai for the contributions he has made in the growth journeys of the different organizations he has been part of and for the impact he has made. And this being a young achievers category, we've also considered the potential for future growths that the person will make in their career and for the contributions he could make for the organizations is going to be part of. Congratulations, Kaushal.
Ma'am, can you please felicitate the jury members? Congratulations, Kaushal sir. Would you like to share a few words?
So again, similar to a lot of folks here, this is special for me. A bit extra special for me because not only have I spent a couple of years in the MBA college, I've done my engineering in the Somaiya college, so 6 years in this campus. So I love it. I love it. I love coming back to this campus. I have actually kind of been to campus for a couple of interview placements as such. I do keep on coming with my friends also. I just love it coming here. So very special. Thank you to the alma mater. Thank you to the college, all the members, the jury, everybody. Thank you for acknowledging the efforts here. The foundation was led very solid here. The folks that I kind of got to interact with, the professors that we had, the friendships that I've formed, all of the base that was set, that was very strong. That is what has helped me, in my career, in my different roles across Swiggy, Zoomcar, and currently at Dream 11. Couple of things that I would like to probably say to folks who are still young in their career. My first stint didn't work out really well. Don't get discouraged. Don't feel disheartened. It's okay. Things can break. Things might not work for you. Believe in yourself. Be curious. Apply to, continuously apply what you, just keep on applying the right things and things will fall in place. So that is what I would like to say. That is what has worked for me. I'm still early in my career to probably give advice. There are many stalwarts here. I think they are better placed to, kind of give their pearls of wisdom. So yeah, that's all I like to say. And thanks once again to everyone. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kaushal sir. Jim Rohn once said, words do two major things. They provide food for the mind and create light for understanding and awareness. Carrying this thought, we have our star speaker with us, Mr. G. Pradeepkumar. A big round of applause. Mr. G. Pradeepkumar has been the CEO of Union AMC since its inception in 2010. He has got more than 31 years of experience in the funds industry, spanning mutual funds, international funds, hedge funds. Prior to Union AMC, he has worked with the erstwhile UTI AMC and IDFC Investment Advisors. He set up and headed the UTI International Limited, a subsidiary of UTI, out of London for 7 years. We would like to invite Mr. G. Pradeepkumar to address us for the evening and elevate this evening.
Okay, fine. No, that's all right. Good evening, everybody. Especially, first of all, I would like to thank the organizers of this event, Somaiya Institute of Management, the Alumni Association, for inviting me, giving me this opportunity to interact with all of you. And as a bonus, I got to meet an old friend, Mr. Narendra, who is sitting here. And, you know, a lot of young people, young achievers, was very pleased to, you know, hear about the esteemed alumni of Somaiya Institute. Obviously, there are many more, I'm sure, who have done a lot more. So congratulations to all the awardees. And I would like to thank my friend Arun Tukral, who was kind enough to, you know, have faith in me to come and give a speech here. And I was completely overwhelmed with the title Star Speaker. Obviously, I'm not going to, you know, say anything extraordinary. And Arvind for, you know, helping out with all the arrangements. When Arvind asked what would be the title for my speech, I was a little confused. See, the fact is that I have actually made a career of generally talking. Okay, that's a job, right? I did more of sales and marketing, so it's more talking. But then when it comes to specifying a topic, you know, it becomes a little difficult. And I thought one thing which most people would be interested in, should be interested in, is getting wealthy, making money. I don't think there is anybody here who would think that, you know, they're not interested in money or making money. Of course, if you go by the old romantic song, you know, money can't buy me love. I agree, money can't buy you love. But if you just handle that love part, money can buy you almost everything else. Okay? So I think it's important to find a way of achieving financial independence. You see, this, you know, it's very difficult to specify how much money you need, how much money will make you happy, etc. And I'm talking about, you know, that wealth creation, because in my whole career, that's generally what I have done. I mean, not making money for myself, but generally helping people to make money. And I can, with all humility, say that, you know, I have not done too badly myself. So I thought it's probably best to share some of my experiences, personal experiences, as well as what I have seen people around me doing and experiencing. So if you really want to make money, the first thing, and I think it's a very important principle by John Templeton, that you should really make it work for you. Rather than you working for money, make the money work for you. It sounds very simple, but the important thing is, if you want money to work for you, first and foremost, you have to give it time, right? There is really no shortcut to this. It takes time to make money. And important thing is that, you know, you can't really accelerate this process beyond a point. To give you an example from, you know, mathematics, see, if it takes one lady 9 months to deliver a baby, you can't get 9 ladies together and deliver a baby in 1 month. It doesn't happen. It's like that. You can't accelerate this, right? So, let me see. Yeah. So this is a chart. Personally, I am not a great believer in PowerPoint. I don't use too many slides. But there are a few things where I think, you know, you need to take the help of PowerPoint. So with due apologies, this is one. So I'm just giving an example of, you know, what time can do for your money. So I'm assuming that, you know, if somebody starts at the age of 20, starts investing 10,000 rupees every month until the age of 60, the person would have invested 48 lakh rupees in absolute amount in total. And at the end of that 40 years, it would be worth about 22 crores. That's what money does for you. Your 48 lakhs is worth 22 crores at the age of 60. It's not that 60 is any magical number,
But I'm just telling you, if you give time, that's what money does for you. But the same 48 lakhs, if you start at the age of 30, you need to invest, first of all, 13,333 rupees per month, and the value would be just over 7 crores. Not bad by any standards. But look at the difference those 10 years makes. And similarly, if you start at 40, one, you have to invest 20,000 rupees per month, and then the value at the end of 20 years, when you are 60, is just over 2 crores. And finally, if you start at 50, it's never too late, but if you start at 50, you need to put more money, and at the end of 10 years, that is when you're 60, it's worth just over 1 crore. So the point is, the sooner you start, the better. Almost every alumni I see here is young. You're definitely younger than I am. So I think you are at the right stage, and you need to start investing. See, nobody makes money by watching TV and watching CNBC channels. If you want to make money, first and foremost, you have to invest. If you keep watching TV, if you keep reading newspaper, it's all good fun, you won't make money. You had to play the game, you had to be in the game, you had to invest. So that is the first rule. Can we go to the... And again, in investment, time is your friend. You know, when I finish today, you may feel that, you know, these are all very simple things and all of us know. And I would 100% agree with you. Investment is a very simple, boring thing. If you are looking for excitement, don't get into investments. This is for people who are patient, people who can invest money and forget it. That's the game. If you want thrill, yeah, go to the casino. Many people invest in stock market. I don't know, how many of you, you're all investors in stock market, do you? I guess so, at least some of you would be. So if you invest in stock market with a gambler's mentality, right? You think it's speculation. Yeah, I'm investing in this stock because I think in 3 months or, you know, 1 month or 6 months it will double. That is speculation, that's not investment. And that money is not, you know, part of your long-term investment, that is thrill money. And if you go to the casino, the universal rule in all casinos, I'm sure at least some of you would know, the house always wins. You will never win. That is how casinos make a lot of money, but the gamblers really don't. You may make money in one round, you may make money one day, eventually you lose your money. That's the whole game. So if you approach stock market and investments with the gambler's mentality, you will face the gambler's fate, which is that you will lose money. And then don't blame the market, don't blame, you know, mutual funds or your advisors for it. It's your own greed, right? So the important thing is start early, give time to your money, and be patient, okay? And one very important thing is that in investment, and I'm talking generally about stock market investments and mutual funds, etc. I'll come to some details in a short while. One pitfall you need to avoid is reacting to every event in the market. See, you are on a long journey, right? You know, on the side of the road, yeah, dogs may bark, wolves may howl, and every time you hear a noise, you know, if you start reacting, you will never make progress, you will never reach your destination, right? Today, if you read the papers or if you watch the news channels, or particularly the business channels, or if you talk to people who claim to understand the market, very often, you know, I also face these questions like, you know, abhi China mein kya hoga? US में क्या होगा, इन्फ्लेशन का क्या होगा, इंटरेस्ट रेट का क्या होगा, यूक्रेन में क्या होगा, बस पता नहीं क्या होगा. How does it matter? Last 31 years of my career, ever since I started working, every day I can tell you, if I did not want to invest, or if anyone did not want to invest in the stock market, there were always 10 reasons. It's true today. It was true 10 years back, it was true 30 years back, it will be true 30 years from now also. On a given day, if you don't want to invest, there are always reasons. And if you listen to those reasons and if you did not invest, I think you would have been, you know, poorer for it. The point is, see, what is investment in stock market? what you're doing is, see, there are, in my view, you know, the people who really create wealth are the entrepreneurs, right? You start a business, you run a business successfully, that is how you really create wealth. With salary, bonus, etc., what you can make is really limited, honestly. Okay, it's good money, but it's limited. So if you can't be a businessman, if you can't be an entrepreneur yourself, the next best thing you can do is buy a share of somebody else's business, successful business. So when you buy a share of, I don't know, TCS, you are becoming a part owner in that, and you have to view it that way. And the moment you start investing, you start viewing stock market investment as becoming a part owner, becoming an owner, a stakeholder in that business, then you will stop seeing this as a satta market. And that is very, very important in my view. We need to give it time, we need to take a long-term view, we need to be patient and don't react to every event that happens around you. You know, cut out the noise. And that is where smart people make money. The people who have been extremely successful in wealth creation are the ones who have invested and forgotten about it. People who keep, you know, trading daily, yeah, they may be very happy with the thrill of it. I don't know whether they are really becoming wealthy. That's doubtful. Yeah, next one, please. So, you know, a lot of people ask me, is this a good time to invest? You know, market upar jayega, niche jayega. Honestly, if you ask me, I have no clue. And I can tell you very confidently, nobody has a clue, right? But, you know, if you look at the TV channels and all, yeah, they always tell you, you know, by whatever, December 25th, Nifty will be at this level, Sensex will be at this level. Frankly, nobody has a clue, right? But the point is, you know, I also sometimes appear on TV, people ask you a question, you give an answer. But, of course, I don't go to the extent of predicting Sensex and Nifty. But I just, you know, taken an example here of what will be the impact of trying to time the market. So I'm saying from 2003 to 2012, 10 years, there was a person who was either extremely unlucky or extremely stupid and invested 1 lakh rupees every year at the peak of the market in that year, which is the worst possible day, right? From 2003, 2004, every year this person was either too smart or too stupid. He ended up investing on the worst possible day of the market. Invested for 10 years, total 10 lakh rupees, left it there for another 10 years. You know how much that money would have been worth today? About 58 lakh rupees, that 10 lakh rupees. And I am talking about somebody who got the timing absolutely wrong every time. And I'll give you the other example also, if you can see the next slide. So this is a, you know, rare individual who was very smart, very lucky, invested on the best possible day every year. 1 lakh rupees for 10 years, and that's worth 100 lakh rupees today. Now, in reality, we all know that neither of these situations happen. Nobody is that lucky and nobody is, you know, this unlucky either. Nobody is so smart that they get the timing right every time, and nobody is so bad that they get the timing wrong every time, right? Statistically, that's, you know, an extremely low probability event. So most people, if they did this, would have ended up making somewhere in between. Nobody would have made 58 lakhs, nobody would have made 100 lakhs. Most people would have been somewhere in the middle of the range. You know, you would have made 70 to 80 lakhs. And is that bad? You invested 10 lakh rupees and that has become, you know, after 10 odd years, it's worth 70, 80 lakhs. Is that bad? And if that money is there for the taking, why do you break your head and try to complicate things? It's very simple. Most important thing is invest. Don't keep thinking, don't keep talking, don't keep, you know, breaking your head too much. You know, zyada dimag nahi lagane ka. Important thing is to invest and stay invested. And if you have to invest today, there are, you know, many attractive options, right? And I'm from the mutual fund industry, so I have to tell you. But honestly, it is one of the best options for creating wealth for ordinary people. See, if you are really knowledgeable, if you have a skill set, resources, and the time to analyze individual stocks and decide, which one to invest and track it and decide when to buy, when to sell, etc., fine, do it yourself. But 99.9% of the population in the country is not in that position. So give it to experts who are capable of doing that and will create reasonable wealth for you. And there is no need to break your head trying to find out, which is the best mutual fund, etc. It doesn't matter. Nobody knows which is the best mutual fund. I won't claim that, my company is the best company in the market and all. No. See, 80% of the returns are given by the market. It's only remaining 10 to 20% that, an individual fund manager contributes. So the important thing is be invested. The market gives you the return. Market is God. Don't try to, beat the market and be smarter than the market, etc. Just be around and you'll make money. That's it. Yeah, next one, please. So, this is the essence of what I was saying. You don't have to be smarter than the rest. You just need to be more disciplined than the rest. Right? If you stay invested, if you don't react to every event in the market, you will make money. And that is how Warren Buffett, who is regarded as one of the most successful investors ever in the world, has made his money. Warren Buffett started early, at the age of, I think, about 14 or so. And he is worth, I think, probably more than, 60 billion, 70 billion, something like that. I've lost count. But 90% of his money was made after the age of 60. Because he did not stop at 60. He just continued to invest. It's a lifelong journey. You continue to invest, so money just multiplies. Compounding is a huge wonder. You just let your money grow, it just grows. You don't need to do anything. As long as you don't do anything, it will grow. Don't tinker with a good thing. That's very important. So mutual funds are a great option. Why? I'll tell you. One, it's professionally managed. Second, it's extremely well regulated. It's one of the tightest regulated market in the world. Regulations that SEBI in India have introduced many years back are now being talked about in Wall Street in US. We are way ahead in terms of regulation. Nobody can run away with your money. It's very cheap, very transparent. Every month you know down to the last rupee where your money has been invested. Right? Investing is very smooth. Electronically, everything can be done. And it's liquid. You can take out your money anytime you want. What more you need? So the point is, you have a very easy, simple, attractive option, safe option available before you. So that's really, one extremely good opportunity. Next one, please. See, this is, related to mutual fund, this is one thing. SIP is one thing which has become very popular thanks to, a lot of people benefiting from it, thanks to the campaigns run by Amphi, Mutual Fund Somaiya. I'm sure all of you would have seen the ads. Okay. So again, point is, if you started investing 20 years back, okay, and put just 10,000 rupees per month for 20 years, you would have invested 26 lakh rupees. That's the amount you would have put in. And look at the value today. And I'm just talking about nifty returns. A good active fund would have probably given you a lot more. But I'm just taking the average case. Just the market would have taken that money to 1.69 crores. And this, as they say, is FU money. It gives you financial freedom. After this, you do what you want. I mean, I'm not saying this is good enough for everybody, but the point is, if you are disciplined, if you start early, if you give time to your money, you achieve financial freedom. And financial freedom, independence is not related to your age. It doesn't have to be at 58 or 60. It can happen at 40. It can happen at 35, 45. In fact, for those of you here, if you start now, in 20 years, I can guarantee you that, you will have financial freedom. You will have enough money to pursue whatever passion you have. You want to be a dancer full time? Yeah, you can do that. You want to play piano? You can do that. You will have enough money so that you will not have to work for money. If you enjoy your work, of course, continue to do that. But you will not have to work for money. Money will work for you. That's the most important thing. Now, as I said, mutual funds are fantastic for wealth creation, and it doesn't all have to be for equity. Equity is long term, but if you have money for 1 year, 2 year, or even 3 months, 1 month, 1 day, there are schemes which cater to those needs. So it's not like, mutual funds are all about equity. There are different types of mutual funds. But one word of caution, never invest in something that you don't understand. See, we in our mutual fund industry have a habit of complicating things. So we come with, very exotic products at times. Although I would claim that Union Mutual Fund doesn't do that, but a lot of people do that. And if you think something is too complicated, you don't understand, please don't touch it. There are enough simple products there on the market to help you make enough money. Why take the extra risk for returns which may or may not materialize? And that's one principle which Warren Buffett has been saying. Don't invest in a company that you don't understand. And again, if you are a direct stock investor, never buy a stock unless you can hold it and forget it for at least 10 years. Don't even buy it for 10 minutes otherwise. So that's the most important lesson in my view. And again, a bit of, financial planning advice for all the youngsters here. Before you start investing in mutual funds or anywhere else, there are certain basic things that you need to take care of. I think health insurance is very important, right? Take care of your health. Expenses are increasing. The beauty is that if you take it when you are young, your premium gets locked at a very low level. At a later age, you are in your 40s, 50s, etc., you may have a lot of, other diseases. Your premium may go up. You may not even get a policy. Even if you get a policy, it will become expensive. So take a health insurance policy when you are young and when you don't have any health problem. If you have people financially dependent on you, take a term life insurance policy. That's the only life insurance you require. Take a term life policy. Anything that mixes, investment and insurance, please don't take it. You need if you have people financially dependent on you, take term life. Take home insurance. These are all important, right? And these are all relatively cheaper also. But those are important. Create an emergency fund. In my view, your emergency fund should be good enough to cover your expenses for 6 months. And when you have all these, start your investment journey with whatever money you can. Even if it is 1,000 rupees to start with, doesn't matter. As your income grows, keep topping it up, keep investing more. Finally, my pet target is one of the most popular investment avenues. A lot of people invest in, or they think they are investing in real estate. Do you agree? I mean, you all must have invested in real estate at some stage. So, in my view, this is one big blunder. I'm sorry. Okay, everybody may not agree with this, but I'll give you my reasons. One, it's all fine. You buy. When you want to sell, purely from an investment point of view, any investment at some stage you would like to sell. When you go to sell, the market is never good, right? There is no standard price. You don't know whether the price you are getting is a fair price or not. You always come back with a feeling that, you could have got more. And you cannot unbundle, which means if a house is worth 2 crores and you only need 50 lakhs, you cannot sell 25% of the house. You have to sell the full house. And then what do you do with the rest of the money? And my biggest grouse against real estate is that it converts a perfectly honest man into a crook overnight. You know what I mean? Everywhere, whether it's, Bombay, Delhi, Cochin, wherever it is, some cash comes with the real estate transaction. How much ever you tell the guy that, I want everything check, I want white, no, nobody gives you. So suddenly, a perfectly honest person paying all the taxes is saddled with money he doesn't know what to do with. It can only go back into real estate. And that is how the whole real estate market is sustained, because black money can only go into real estate, in my view. I'll give you an example. Okay, can we see the next slide, please? So this is an actual example of somebody who actually, invested in real estate. In a reasonably good area in Bombay, Powai, bought a house in 2013, rented it after getting, possession, and with great difficulty sold it last year. So it was bought at a total cost of 1.44 crores, sold at 2.1, and if you adjust it for inflation, you have that indexation. If you are familiar, income tax department gives you indexation number adjusting for inflation. The index cost of the property is actually 2.6 crores. So actual cost after adjusting for inflation is 2.6. It's been sold at 2.1. Loss effectively is 50 lakhs. Even if you include the rental income, there is still a loss of 8.28 lakhs. And I'm very ashamed to admit before you that this actually happened to me. Right? So it's not fiction. This actually happened. In spite of having all the gyan, I also fell prey to this. I thought that, this was an investment I would make which will help me to send my daughter abroad for education. So when the time came for sending her, I couldn't sell the flat. And that time my mutual fund investment came in handy. I used that. I'm again very proudly telling you that, I was able to educate both my children through simple SIP investments. I couldn't have done it otherwise. See, I come from, a small town or small village in Kerala, which is not known for any investment prowess at all. People simply invest in real estate, FD, gold, of course. Nothing beyond that. Even today, mutual fund penetration is very poor. So it was not in my blood. It took me quite some time to overcome that and, be a more active investor. I only wish I had started early. When I started working, if somebody had, sat down with me and told me all these things, I think, I would have probably been putting up my feet and doing something else. I enjoy my job, that's a fact, but still, that financial freedom would have happened long time back. So the important thing is, if you want to live in a house, by all means go and buy it. If you want a vacation home, by all means buy. But don't confuse it for investment. It's not investment. If you want to live in a house, it's always best to buy if you can afford it. Investment has to be somewhere else. Something that will help you to sell and realize and meet your financial goals when you need it, that has to be, in my view, the best thing is mutual funds. See, people very often say, we invest in FD, we invest in, NSE, post office, and lot of fixed income things. And people even say, they invest in insurance schemes. My response is very simple. See, I know personally hundreds of people, and across India, there are millions of people who have become wealthy, who have bought houses, sent their children abroad, and did all kinds of things by investing in mutual funds. Please show me one person who has become wealthy by keeping money in bank deposits or insurance. I rest my case. If you have made your money, if you just want to protect it, don't lose it, then these things are good, the fixed income kind. It won't help you to make money. That's a different game altogether. Last one, please. So these things, I already covered. So this is the thing, waiting is most important. It's always a trade-off between instant gratification and delayed gratification. Can you resist the urge to buy an iPhone today, settle for a lesser phone, invest the balance amount in mutual funds, wait for 5 years? Can you resist that urge? The urge to splurge, that is a trade-off. Of course, in an iPhone today, if it is very important to you, by all means, buy it. But then there is always a trade-off. Nothing comes free. Very few people in India who have unlimited resources to do whatever they want. Most of us have limited resources. So you need to make trade-offs. So the point is, you need to make this trade-off between instant gratification, what gives you immediate pleasure, and what may help you in the long term. So my humble submission again to all of you is start investing early. Don't tinker with your investment. Stay invested, be patient. I think you'll all become reasonably wealthy. I'm confident about that. And one more important point to note is that it's always good to have somebody to help you. So get the help of an advisor, distributor. Don't try to do all these things yourself. So you're all involved in your full-time jobs. Investment is a serious profession, right? So just the way it is not a good thing to go to the chemist and take antibiotics directly, because it can land you in trouble one day. Doing things directly, may not work all the time. Take help. It's not very expensive because it's your money. It's serious business. So I wish you all the success, very best. Do well. Hope to see all of you, very wealthy, at least achieving financial freedom. Like I said, the love part remains. That's different. We can't do anything in mutual funds about that. But the rest of the things, I think mutual funds have a solution. So all the very best. Once again, thank you all for inviting me and for a patient hearing. Good night.
Thank you so much, G. Pradeepkumar, sir. That indeed was a very different approach to the way we look at investments. Thank you for the wonderful insights. Now we would like to call upon stage Dr. Monica Khanna ma'am and Narendra Mehpadi sir to felicitate our star speaker.
Our next category of awards is Excellence in Human Resources. It is rightly said, to win a marketplace, you first must win the workplace. The category recognizes and felicitates the alumni who have actively contributed to the HR field across sectors. May we request Dr. Shailja Karve ma'am, Area Chairperson, HR Department, to please come on stage to felicitate the awardee of 2021. May we please invite on stage Hetal Javeri ma'am. She is an awardee of Superstars 2021.
A big round of applause for Hetal Javeri ma'am.
Congratulations, ma'am. Would you like to please share a few words?
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I think it's been a wonderful journey with Somaiya, and our HR fraternity has been fab, absolutely fab. And whatever we have learned, it's very rare that, you know, things that you learn in school and colleges, you're able to apply that much. But for HR, I must say that our fraternity had put in so much efforts, and our teachers had put in a lot of efforts to ensure that things that were relevant and practical to the industry was taught to us, so that when we went into the industry, we were quite prepared. And thanks to all the alumni groups that ma'am has only created, we are in touch with a lot of alumni members, and a lot of HR sharing, data sharing, thought sharing happens, which really helps us. I am really thankful to the institute, and I'm really thankful to all my professors for everything that they had taught us and the guidance that they keep giving us, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Moving on to the category of Excellence in Human Resources 2022.
The jury members of the category 2022 are Tanaz Mullah ma'am. She is the head of corporate HR at Trend. She has an experience of over 20 years in various domains of HR. He is the vice president, and Sankha Bomik sir. He is the vice president and global program manager at Goldman Sachs. He has over 25 years of experience across multiple sectors.
Ma'am, we request you to announce the awardee of 2022.
Congratulations, Sudha Jaishankar. It would be a pleasure to have you on stage.
Sudha ma'am could not make it, but we have a message by the jury members. Sudha Jaishankar ma'am is contributing to the HR fraternity, business, community, and KJ Somaiya. There were two main criteria that tilted the needle of favor: width and depth of functional work, linkage to business impact. Sudha ma'am, who could not make it today, has shared an acceptance video with us. May we request to play that?
Hi, good evening. Unfortunately, I'm not able to be there in person to collect this award. But let me at the outset thank everyone for having nominated me. Starting off with Rajvi, who has thought I'd made a difference and nominated me. Monica, who's been the principal and has started a lot of alumni association activities which make us feel we're involved in the college. Arvind and Himanshi for coordinating the entire activities, not only of this, I'm sure, but other activities as well. And finally, Raghav, who's been extraordinarily patient in collecting this video and ensuring me that I'm not the only nominee for this particular category. 30 years ago, when I started with my MMS in finance, I had no idea that I would be an HR professional. But over the years, I found that HR was a lot more rewarding, and I find that I could have made a difference in people's lives, but just a little bit more understanding, a little bit more clarity. When I came back to India about 20 years ago, I also started teaching alongside working full-time. And that's when I felt that I was drawing inspiration and rejuvenation from the students who I was teaching. There were these young minds who were having unbridled optimism, the future, in complete honesty. That was a refreshing change from the working life, of course. I felt that I'd done my best. I enjoyed my teaching hours, and I feel strongly humbled to be rewarded for such an activity which I really enjoy. Thank you so much.
Congratulate Sudha ma'am once again. We would request ma'am to just stay back for our next category.
Our next set of award is Excellence in Community Management. This category felicitates the alumni who have excelled and contributed in the field of community management across the sector. The jury members of the category are Nixon Joseph Sir. He is the CEO of Children Love Castles Trust. He is a banking and CSR professional with over 25 years of experience. Dr. Prashant Kumar Sir. He is the head of CSR Muthoot Papachand Group, a CSR expert and communication strategist with over 20 years of experience. Ma'am, can you please announce the awardee?
It's my pleasure to announce the awardee, Anupriya Chaudhary. And one thing very peculiar about this awardee, I request you to welcome her with an applause. She is not only an HR alumni, but she has excelled herself as an author, and practically every year she is releasing books, which is a treat to read for each one of us, and she's actively participated in the book club of Simsar too. Anupriya, please come on stage.
Our jury members have shared message for Anupriya ma'am. For Anupriya ma'am's activities with Empower Youth, support to kids, parenting, reducing waste, working for cleaner environment, plastic-free menstrual hygiene, helping individual for a balanced life, all these led to the contribution, the achievements of sustainable development, and this is the reason the jury chose her as the awardee. Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations, ma'am. Would you please like to share some words?
I had come with prepared many words, okay, but I have forgotten everything. It's so nostalgic. The very apt name Nostalgia in 2008, I was one of you. And today I'm here taking this award. I am from the batch of 2009, and 2009 was the recession batch. At that point of time, there was this upheaval, this insecurity, hamare placements ka kya hoga? And we all went to our dean at that time, Professor Ghai. And his reply was very do-took. He said, you came here not because we are a placement agency. You came here to learn skills. And I have to tell you that after my MBA, I have switched some 4 careers, not jobs, but 4 careers. And it was those skills that I learned here that helped me survive. Uncertainty due to pandemic is a new concept. For me, uncertainty came in when I had my second child. I had to leave my job. And since the age of 17, I had been earning my pocket money by teaching tuitions. Even during Somaiya, I had a part-time engagement online. And uncertainty wasn't a new concept for me. So my message for everybody, for the students here, is that learn the skills, focus on learning. Even Shailja Karve ma'am, I remember, we used to share so much and we used to talk. And we were like, आप लोग ये academics का pressure देते हो, बाकी colleges में तो placements का focus रहता है. And she was very nonchalant and she said, तुमको अभी समझ नहीं आएगा. And that's the truth. And I have to make a mention of my days spent at Somaiya. I'm a Chandigarh girl, and I came to Bombay, the maximum city, and the freedom, everything newfound. And Maslow's theory कहती है, need 5 तरह की होती है. And this is for you, Mayank, Saurabh, Manoj, Dhanashri, and my partner in life and crime, Ajay. Need 5 तरह की होती है. Parents ने need first 2 levels cross करवाए. मैं जब Somaiya आई, I came to Somaiya. All of you, the faculty and my friends, you gave me the need, you fulfilled the need of belongingness. And today when I receive this award, it gives me that belonging that yes, probably I have done something in my life with whatever resources and whatever means I had. So the 4th level of need has been fulfilled today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, ma'am, once again. Can we have a huge round of applause for Anupriya ma'am? Our next category of awards is Excellence in Entrepreneurship. This category honors and recognizes exceptional alumni entrepreneurs who identifies the need in the market and works to fulfill it. May we request Monica Khanna ma'am, Area Chairperson, Monica Khanna ma'am, to please come on stage and felicitate the awardee. The jury members of the category are Dinesh Tiwari sir. He is the MD at Broad Peak Capital Advisors and has 30 years of experience in investing in emerging markets. And Chirag Kala sir, he is the founder of Litioit in specialization in medical equipment marketing, branding, research and development with over 15 years of experience. May we request Monica ma'am to announce the awardee and felicitate the awardee, please.
Hello. The award in the entrepreneurship category goes to Gurdeep Wadhwa.
jury members have shared the reason for choosing the awardee. As a woman entrepreneur, she has built a successful organization from the scratch, which is commendable. Her contributions to help blind and unprivileged girls deserve praise. Her growth as a woman entrepreneur is commendable and praiseworthy. A big round of applause for ma'am. Congratulations, ma'am. Would you like to share a few words, please?
Good evening, everyone. I think मेरी बारी आते आते आधे लोग सो गए हैं या पीछे चले गए हैं. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Simsir, for this wonderful recognition. आप लोगों ने मुझे देखा नहीं होगा, लेकिन सुना जरूर होगा. टीवी में, रेडियो में, फिल्मों में, या एक आवाज जो आप सभी के फोन पर है इस वक्त. इस कॉलर ट्यून को कॉपी करने के लिए स्टार और 9 दबाएं. शुल्क लागू. टू कॉपी दिस कॉलर ट्यून प्रेस स्टार and 9. चार्जेस अप्लाई. किया डायमंड ज्वेलरी. यू आर द ओकेजन. कैप्टन कुक सोनी जैसे गेहूं से बना. इनके सर पर ऐसे बाल होते हैं जो इन्हें पानी और जमीन दोनों में सांस लेने में मदद करते हैं. हाय एवरीवन, माय नेम इज गुरदीप वादवासियाल. I am a voice actor, a voice coach, and founder of audiovisual production company G Corp Media. We specialize in dubbings, recording facilities, voiceovers in all languages, localization of content, translation, and every kind of audiovisual production you can think under the earth. Coming from a typical जब भी met Punjabi patriarchal family of Punjab, गुरदीप से ही पता चल गया होगा. My father wouldn't have sent me to Mumbai if it wasn't for my selection in KJ Somaiya. I'm one of the proud Simsarites. A big yoo-hoo! 2002 batch! Every presentation I made, every group discussion I attempted, every PowerPoint presentation, every single value addition I had is helping me even today in my journey of being a voicepreneur for last so many years. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all my wonderful professors, including Monica ma'am. She used to teach us market research. She is the dean. Now, Raman sir is going to take her place. A big congratulations to you, ma'am. Best wishes. And on personal front, the area right from the gate to inside the campus, I think that's where all the plans were made. Life में कुछ बड़ा करना है, life में कुछ करके दिखाना है यार. I can still smell the trees. I can still smell the cutting chai. I can still smell sharing of that vada pav with my batchmates. Every single memory is still fresh in my memory. I'd like to say a big thank you to the founders of the institute for bringing such a beautiful institute in our lives, and for people like us. I want to say, Simsar or Mumbai City, sabne pure hote hain. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, that's my daughter. Thank you. I love you. Okay, I also want to say a big thank you to my family, my parents. First of all, my father for all the belief that he gave me. He still calls me his Sher Puttar. My husband, Puneet, who's here, my lovely daughter, 11 years old, Meher, for being there. She never cribbed, and trust me, she was with me in my entire journey of being an entrepreneur. So thank you so much. It wouldn't have been possible without these wonderful people in my life. And for my batchmates, I want to say thank you, because I made some beautiful friends for life. And thank you, Simsar, once again. All the best.
Congratulations, ma'am. Jury members were impressed with the nominations and have elected a special jury award in this category. May we request Monica Khanna ma'am to wait to announce the winner.
The winner in this category is Mohammad Kamran Sheikh.
The jury members have shared the reason for choosing the awardee. Kamran sir, as a co-founder, has built a 550 people IT firm in the past 5 years, which is a credible performance. His many awards in Rise is the testimony about his perseverance and his hard work.
A huge round of applause for Kamran sir.
Congratulations, sir. Would you like to share a few words?
First of all, I would like to thank Gurdeep because she made my job a bit easier by putting people on active mode. Because this is the last award, and I was afraid, people will not listen to me. Anyways, first of all, gratitude, hearty gratitude to everyone involved in this process of, nominating me and finding me suitable for this award. On personal front, this bug of entrepreneurship, it bit me during my stint at Somaiya only, when I was doing the information management course here. And we co-founded Enfused Solutions, which is a kind of ITS organization 5 years back. Just, 2 years into the all kind of preparation, we got hit very harder by a storm called COVID pandemic. And we got setback, we had to sit and we had to replan, we had to re-strategize. And luckily, because of my co-founders and all the employees that worked hand in hand, we created a masterpiece of work from home framework. We found that there was a lot of demand in the tech support, a lot of demand in the AI and machine learning enablement across the regions. We became the enabler between the supply and the demand. And during that course of pandemic period of 2 years, people having tough time, we acted as an enabler. During that 2 years of duration, we actually created the employment opportunities for close to 1,700 people. And most of these people were, either housewives, the freshers, undergraduates, and even unfortunate employee who got laid off because of that tough time. Now, we are growing very rapidly in the space that we wanted. But down the line, I think, in my mind, that it's the blessings of these people, apart from definitely, the hard work that we do, but the blessings of these people and the families that made us click. Okay, so I'll just end this this conversation with one couplet that I always am fond of Urdu shairi, which is, hayat leke chalo, kainat leke chalo, hayat leke chalo, कायनात लेके चलो, जभी चलो तो ज़माने को साथ लेके चलो. Thank you very much.
We see a huge crowd standing at the back. Can we request everyone to be please seated for the final award?
So our final superstar award of the evening is the Director Special. We have Monica Khanna ma'am with us to announce the awardee and share the reason. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, the award The Director Special Award goes to Anuj Mathur. Come on, Anuj. And the reason is he's always been with the institute, whether as a member of our academic council or as the academic advisory board member. And whenever we need his support, he's always there with us. So Anuj, I want to really thank you for all the support and encouragement that you give to us. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Anuj sir. Would you like to say a few words?
Wow, wow, wow. It is yesterday once more. 30 years का experience है भैया. I passed out in 1992. God, I'm sure many of you were not even born. Parents. So it's really been a lovely journey, and everything began here in Simsar. And we've come a long way, really a long way. And with Sameer and with the contribution of Monica Madam, you see a drastic change in the way the institute has performed, has gone ahead. We have now got the accreditations. So it's really wonderful. And I used to work with the Taj and then with HDFC Bank. And I remember Sameer saying about 14 years back, that to वैसे institute नहीं आएगा, you came for a lecture here or two on HR, since that was my forte. That is my forte. The only way you will come and I'll ensure you're here is I'll make you a board member. And that's how my journey began. But I must say, friends, it's moving from strength to strength. We are doing fantastically well. And every time I come here, I only say, wow. So my small tipney to the young lads out here, keep it simple, enjoy life. Have a lot of gratitude and just do your best at every point of time. Yeah? God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anuj sir. Thank you, Monica ma'am.
So we move on to our final segment. We cannot afford you all to miss this, so we would request everyone to have their attention here. We have a surprise for all of you. Do you want to take a guess, Tushar?
Well, I think it's too difficult to guess for this one.
Therefore, stay tuned for the most fun element of the evening.
It is said that all good things come to an end, and we would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has been a part of Nostalgia. This alumni homecoming would have not existed without our alumni. And I thank you all for investing your precious time with us.
We'd also like to thank Dr. Monica Khanna ma'am for her undying support and encouragement, our faculty members, our jury members of Superstar Alumni Awards for taking out time and participating in our alumni homecoming.
We'll also like to extend our gratitude towards our management, faculty members, staff members, especially Meenal Bhutak ma'am and IT team for their relentless support. Heartfelt thanks to Arvind Pandit Dorai sir and Himanshi Hublikar ma'am, the backbone of our event, to all the major faculties and the student members of Alumni Committee for their spirit and efforts, the PR and Branding Committee, Moj the Musical Award, and groups, the Dance Club, for their putting the efforts and scaling up Nostalgia. We hope you have enjoyed with us as much as we have enjoyed hosting with you. Thank you all once again. Before we move forward for the next, we'll be launching Superstars 2023 soon, and request our alums themselves to nominate themselves and their batchmates. Can we please have the picture for Superstars 2023, please?
Also, do not forget to check out the 360-degree photo booth at the media wall and our committee stalls by our dear students. So, Tushar, KJI और गरबा नहीं किया, काफी incomplete हो गया ना?
GC Nostalgia incomplete है without networking.
Okay, so before we proceed to the fun element, we would request all the awardees to please come on stage for a quick photograph. The awardees, yeah.
Can we request all the awardees to please come on stage for a quick photograph?
This is a revolutionary house.
The president snapped. The president snapped.
You see, let me tell you, before you are Chacharan, let me tell you, this is a building of a revolutionary party.
Can we have a picture, please? Yeah. Sure, so we'll do that.
Do we have any more awardees at the back? We'll call up. Yeah.
Amit Desai, sir, are you here? Amit Dasani, sir. Yeah. Himanshu Verma, sir. Anupriya ma'am, Anupriya Chaudhary ma'am, Manoj Bhatia, sir. Yeah.
Saurabh Tambi, sir. Anuj Mathur, sir. Anushri Verma, ma'am. Gargi Singh. Kaushal Desai. Gurdeep Vadva, ma'am. Yeah. Monica, ma'am, we would request you also to come on stage for the picture. Thank you so much. Now presenting you Garba Night with a small twist, networking and Garba. Here, there's a slight change in the rules. Here we have concentric circles domain-wise, as you can see the poles with the domain. We request the alumni to go to their respective domain. While the music is on, we urge you to bring the best Garba on the floor. As soon as the music stops, that's your cue to network with the alumni across you. The main agenda of networking and Garba is for you to get to know about each other professionally and also reminisce about the old memories. We would now call upon Grooves to present a performance. Immediately, we'll proceed with networking and Garba.
Post the performance of Grooves, we would request all the alumni to join the network Garba.
स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत
सर घूमे चक्कर खाए दिल दिल से टक्कर खाए अरे मैं खोया के तू खो गया सर घूमे चक्कर खाए दिल दिल से टक्कर खाए अरे मैं खोया के तू खो गया जो ना है दिखता जाए जो है वो दिख ना पाए अरे आंखों को ये क्या हो गया बिन चाबी खुल जाए मस्ती का ताला छोरी लागे जोरू छोरा लागे साला पनघट पे नाचे नाचे रे नाचे मधुबाला पटकट पे नाचे नाचे रे नाचे मधुबाला ओ चांद की उतार ली है दोनों बालियां आजा आजा हाथ मार दे तालियां
चांद की उतार ली है दोनों बालियां आजा आजा हाथ मार दे तालियां
ओ बिलोनी 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 हाथ मार दे तालियां
बिलोनी 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 हाथ मार दे तालियां
आज चांदनी कूटेंगे
आसमान को लूटेंगे
उड़ा के झूम 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 बराबर 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 muscular, hey popular, hey muscular, hey popular, spectacular, he's a bachelor. पप्पू की गाड़ी तेज है, पप्पू कुड़ियों में क्रेज है.
पप्पू की आंखें लाइट ब्लू, पप्पू दिखता अंग्रेज है.
राडो की घड़ी हाथों में, परफ्यूम गुची वाला. But पप्पू can't dance. प्यारे प्यारे लम्हे, प्यारी प्यारी बातें, सपनों के दिन है, सपनों की रातें.
वो गूंजे हैं दिल के तराने, मचले हैं गीत सुहाने.
बहके हैं सारे दीवाने, तो नचो रे all night.
Where's the party tonight?
Somewhere down the road.
Where's the party tonight?
On the dance floor.
वो
सपनों के दिन है, सपनों की रातें.
Where's the party tonight?
पल है, चमकीले चमकीले पल है, बरसे झिलमिल करते लाखों तारे। अलबेले अलबेले तन है, लचकीले लचकीले तन है, कोई अपना दिल कैसे न हारे। ओ मैं दर, मैं मन, मैं जान, मैं जगह, जोश भी